This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you the new Rock Around the Clock roulette system from one of my subscribers, Rob. He says he's consistently winning at the casino with this, and he wants you guys to win as well. So he wants his system to go up against the Holy Grail in a head-to-head matchup. So we're going to have 15 minutes of playtime each, and we'll go with the Holy Grail first. And let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to have a $10 bet on first and second 12. And we're going to set the timer for 15 minutes and spin. Let's see whether the Holy Grail or the Rock Around the Clock roulette system make the most money in 15 minutes of play time. And there's a $10 win. And we're just going to rebet and spin. And the Holy Grail is a $2,000 bankroll system. But you can also play it with $200 with dollar units for those of you low rollers out there. And that is a loss. So we're going to increase by 1 unit. So now we have 20 each, 40 total. And we're not going to go backwards unless we meet a profit goal, which I'm going to share with you here soon. And that's a win right there at $20. So we just rebet and spin. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 27 red. That's a loss. Okay, so we're going to increase by 1 unit. And we're not going to go backwards in the progression until we reach $150 profit. So we're minus 30 right now. We have $30 on each, 60 total. And that'll be our reset point is 150 profit. So that's a 21 red. And when we get wins, we're going to leave the bet the same. And we'll just rebet that again. And when we lose, we're going to go up 1 unit. Again, $200 bankroll for dollar units, $2,000 bankroll for $10 units. And that's a $30 win, so we're up 30. We're just going to rebet and spin again. And I really like the Holy Grail. A lot of the subscribers do, so can't wait to hear what you guys think down in the comments. And let's increase again after that loss there. So now we're at 40 each, 80 total, and almost 2 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 3 red. Okay, and that's a $40 win. So we're up 10 now. We're just going to repeat that bet at 40 each. Again, we're not going to go backwards in the progression unless we reach our profit goal of 150. And that's a 31 black. That's another loss. So we're going to go up a unit. And temporarily, we're down 70, but that's just because we need to get some wins here. Let's do it. So here we go. And that's another loss, 33 black. So we're going to increase by a unit again. And the whole key to the Holy Grail is patience and bankroll, because we're minus 170 right now. We have $60 each, 120 total. We need to go on a run, and eventually we will if we still have plenty of bankroll and that patience we talked about. So there's a $60 win. We're just going to rebet and spin again at 60 each. We're going to increase when we lose, stay the same when we win. And that's a 28 black, and that's a lot of high numbers that we've been losing with. Let's increase again. So now we're 70 each, 140 total. We're minus 230, but we can still come back easily if we get on a decent run. But right now we're losing everything, and that's okay because we have that $2,000 bankroll. So now we're going to have 80 each, 160 total, and we're going to make a nice comeback here, I bet you. So that's a 12 red. We finally got a win. Okay, so we're minus 290. We just repeat that bet at 80 each. And let's see if we can get some wins in a row. This might not be our time, but at the same time, it might be. So you just never know. That's why you need the patience and bankroll to wait for your moment. And we're going to repeat that bet at 80 each. We're almost 4 minutes in out of 15 with the Holy Grail. And then we have the Rock Around the Clock roulette system by Rob coming up. Can't wait for that one. And we're minus 130 now. We're just going to rebet again, 80 each, 160 total. And that's another win, 23 red. That's a good one. We're minus 50, so if we win this next one, we'll be back in profit again. And here we go. But we're not going to reset until we're 150 profit. But we lost that one anyway, so we have to increase. And let's do that. Now we'll have 90 on each. We're minus 210, 180 total bet here. We're 4 minutes and 20 seconds in. That is a 16 red. That's a win. So we'll leave the bet the same. We're minus 120. But a couple wins, and we'll be back in profit again. Let's see if this is our time. And we got another win, 24 black. Fantastic. So we're minus 30. We're just going to rebet and spin again at 90 each. And if we win this one, we'll be back in profit. And we did. So that's fantastic after that slow start. So now we're up 60. And we're going to rebet and spin. Again, we're trying to get to 150 profit before we reset back to $10. And there's a 0. So that's a loss. So we're going to increase again. And now we'll be at 100 each. 200 total. And we're minus 120. So let's get a win here. We're 5 minutes and 12 seconds in. There's a win with a 20 black. That's a good one. Okay, so we'll stay right there. And if we get a win here, we'll be back in profit again. We're 100 each. 200 total on this one. Oh no, another 0. Oh man, that's okay though. That's why we have the patience and bankroll. So 110 each now. We're minus 220. That's pretty unlucky with the zeros, but that can happen. So you need to be prepared for anything. And there's another loss. That's 3 in a row, or actually three out of 4. So let's go ahead and increase those again. 120 each. We're minus 440. 240 total bet here, and we're 6 minutes in. There's a win finally with an 8 black. So we'll repeat that. We're minus 320. 240 total bet again, 120 each. And that's a 24 black. That's 2 wins in a row. Much needed. And we're minus 200. We're going to repeat that at 120 each. And let's see if we can get a win here. And we did. That's a 6 black. Okay, a lot of times the Holy Grail goes down, but usually it comes back. We're 120 each, and we'll be back in profit again if we get this one. How many zeros are we going to get, though? My goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and increase again. But again, it's good for you guys to see that, because that kind of stuff can happen when you're in the casino. And sometimes it seems like it's not real, but that definitely can happen. So there's another loss right there with the 35 black. So we'll increase again. Let me fix that bet. There we go. 140 each, 280 total. We're minus 580, but we're 7 minutes in. So here we go. There's a win with the 7 red. And the great thing about the Holy Grail is even when you get down a lot like we are right now, if you just stay right at that bet level and you win a few in a row, you can get right back in it. And there's another win. So that's 2 in a row. Eventually you'll go on a run. We don't know if this is our time or not yet, but we're about to find out. Let's see if we can get 3 in a row. There's 3 in a row. That definitely helps our cause. We're minus 160 and 140 each on this one. 7 minutes and 40 seconds in. And we got another win, 14 red. Okay, so we're minus 20. We're just going to repeat that bet. And let's see if we can get back in profit here. And we did. That's a 6 black. Fantastic. Okay, so we're up 120. We just repeat the bet and spin. We're 8 minutes in out of 15. But we lost that one. That's a 35 black, so we increase again. All right, so now we'll have 150 each, 300 total out of that $2,000 bankroll, or $200 bankroll with dollar units. Remember that as well for the low rollers out there. And there's 2 losses in a row. Okay, so we'll need to increase again, 160 each, and we're minus 460, but we can make that up in no time with some wins. Let's do it. Thought I was going to hit that 0 again. It's hit it so many times, but that's okay. We're minus 300. We'll just rebet and spin at 160 each, and we're 8 minutes 45 seconds in. That's a win with the 3 red. Okay, we're minus 140, and if we win this one, we'll be back in profit again. So we're not at our goal yet, but it's a good start. But we lost it. That's a 26 black, and we're 9 minutes in out of 15. Still have plenty of time left, plenty of bankroll left. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. There's a win with the 19 red. Fantastic. We're minus 290 now. We'll rebet and spin. 9 minutes and 20 seconds in. There's another win with a 2 black. And minus 120. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And I'm not too worried because I don't know how many times I've been playing with this system and it comes right back. And not always, but if we get the win here, I think we reach our profit goal. And then we can reset back to $10. But we lost. That's a 30 red. So we were close. Let's increase again. 180 each and 360 total. Let's go ahead and spend. We're 10 minutes in out of 15. Come on. Another loss, 31 black. So that's okay. We have 5 minutes left, and let's do this. We'll increase to 190 each. We have the bankroll to do it. We're minus 650 temporarily. And that's a 7 red. That's a win. I have a pretty good feeling we're going to come back here. So let's go ahead and spin again. Keep the bet the same after that win. We're 10.5 minutes in. But there's another loss, so pretty bad. And let's increase again. Okay, and we still have about 1,200 left in our bankroll. We just need to turn this thing around. Get some wins, and don't hit 0. Oh man, it didn't hit 0, but it just as bad. It hit another high number, and let's go ahead and increase again. All right, 420 total. Let's spin. We're 11 minutes in out of 15. And that's a win with a 4 black, and it's about time to go on a run. So let's rebet and spin, see how many wins we can get in a row. We need a bunch of them. But there's an 8 black. That's a win. Okay, so we're minus 820. Let's rebet and spin. We're gonna need a decent amount of wins here, but we can do it. There's another one. That's a 14 red. Okay, we're minus 610 now. Let's spin again. Keep the bet the same until we reach that profit goal. Unless we lose, and we'll increase by 1 unit, that is. And we're minus 400. Need a couple more wins here. And almost 12 minutes in out of 15. There's another win with a 3 red. Okay, so we're minus 190. Let's spin again. See if we can get a win here. Ooh, that's a loss with a 31 black, but we have 3 minutes left here. We can still come back. Let's increase again. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And we're 12 minutes and 10 seconds in. Okay, we got the win with an 18 red. We can still come back. Let's do it. All right, 220 on each right now. Ooh, that's a loss though, 36 red. We need to start getting some wins as we come down the stretch here. Okay, we're minus 830, and we're 230 on each right now. There's a win with a 22 black. All right, let's finish strong here. Let's rebet and spin. Let's get some wins in a row and get some profit. There we go, 13 black. That's 2 in a row. Okay, let's rebet and spin. Come on, let's get something that's not a high number or a 0. Just as I say that, every time I say that, it hits 0. So that's a lot of zeros. We've hit at least 4 or 5 in a very short session. So hard to believe, but it can happen when you're playing. So it's good that you can see that. That's a win there on 16 red. Okay, let's rebet and spin. Come on, we need some consecutive wins. That's all it's going to take. There's a win with a 10 black. Fantastic. We're going to rebet and spin. 13 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15. There's a win with a 22 black. Okay, we're minus 110. It's hard to believe after all these losses, but if we get a win here, we're going to be in profit. And we are. That's a 17 black. Okay, and we're not at our profit goal. So we're going to rebet and spin. And we're 14 minutes in out of 15. And we got the win. So now we reached our profit goal of 150. Our next profit goal, we reached our profit goal of 300 as well. And then our next profit goal after 300 is 450. We're up $370 now. So now we go back to 10 on each. So it took a lot of patience and bankroll, but it all worked out in the end. And we still have 30 seconds left, but We're doing pretty good now. We're up $380. So it took like I said, it took a lot of patience, and it didn't look good for a while. We had at least 4 or 5 zeros, and now we're getting some wins. So roulette can be like that sometimes, where you just get the worst numbers you can imagine, and you have to be able to pull through that. And the only way you can do that's with bankroll and patience. And it doesn't always work, but it definitely helps to have those qualities. Let's spin again with $10 on each. This is our last spin, and that's a win. So the Holy Grail roulette system came back strong and won $410 profit in 15 minutes. And again, the Holy Grail is played with $10 on the first and second 12. If you lose, you increase by 1 unit of $10. And if you win, you keep the bet the same until you reach 150 profit, and then you go to 300 profit, 450 profit, etc. And it just takes a lot of bankroll and patience to do well, like we did there. $410 of profit is pretty sweet. But now it is time for what you guys have been waiting for. This is the new Rockin' Around the Clock roulette system by Rob. Let's go ahead and get started and see if it can make more than $410 in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. All right, it is finally time for the Rockin' Around the Clock roulette system by Rob. And let's go ahead and place the bets, and then we'll set the timer for 15 minutes. We're going to start with a $10 bet on first 12. And the timer is set, and let's spin. That's a 27 red. And we're going to move the bet from left to right like a clock. So we're going to have a $10 bet now on second 12, just like we did on first 12. So let's do that. And let's see what we get here. And that's a 11 black. And we lost. So now we're going to add up the first 12 and second 12 bet, which were 10 each. And we'll have a $20 bet on third 12. So here we go. We're going clockwise, and we're rocking around the clock, and we got the win. Okay, and when you get a win, you go back to first 12. We're up 20, so we're going to go back to first 12 and spin. So here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 9 red, and that's a win. Okay, so we'll stay on first 12 for 10 since we got the win. We're up $40. And let's go ahead and spend. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. However, you can do it with a $200 bankroll and dollar units. So don't forget that. There's another win. So we're up $60 now. $10 on first 12 again. And here we go. That's a 10 black. All right. All right, that's awesome. We're up 80 now. $10 on first 12. And here we go. Another win, 8 black. Fantastic. So we're already up $100 with this one. We're still on first 12. We're only going to move clockwise when we lose. And let's see what we get here. And I'll share the progression with you here as we go through. There's another win. That's awesome. We're up $120. And we're on first 12 again for $10. We're 2 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 32 red. That's a loss. So we're going to move left to right. And the second bet will be the same as the first, a $10 bet. And here we go. It's a 26 black. So now we're going to move left to right again. And we're going to add up the bet from first 12 and second 12, which were 10 each. And now we're going to have a $20 bet on third 12. Here we go. And we lost. So we're going to move back to first 12 again. And we're going to add up the 20 in third 12 and the 10 in second 12 for a $30 bet on first 12. All right, here we go. It's a 33 black. And that's a loss. So we're going to move left to right. And we're going to take 30 from the last bet plus the one previous for a $50 bet on second 12. All right, here we go. 3 minutes in out of 15. And that was close, but we didn't get it. And now we're going to take 50 in second 12 plus the 30 in first 12 for an $80 bet in third 12. So here we go. Let's see if we can get a high number here. And we missed it. So now we're going to take the $80 in third 12 and add it to the $50 from second 12. And we'll have 130 total bet on first 12.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. And we got it, 6 black, fantastic. So now we go back to a $10 bet on first 12. After you win, you restart back on first 12. So we're up $180 now.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. We're 4 minutes in out of 15 with the Rockin' Around the Clock Roulette System by Rob. And that's a loss, so we'll move to second 12. And we'll repeat the bet, same as the first one, $10. That's a 23 red. That's a win. So when we get a win, we go back to first 12 and make the bet 10, and we're up 190. So here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 35 black. That's a loss on first 12, so we'll keep the bet the same and move left to right, and now we're on second 12. And that's a 0. That's definitely a loss, so we're going to add the $10 bet from first 12 plus the $10 bet from second 12, and we're going to have a $20 bet on third 12 now. Moving left to right. That's a loss, so now we're going to move back to first 12, and we're going to add 20 plus a 10, and we're going to have a $30 bet on first 12. The two previous bets added together, like Fibonacci, and that's a 27 red. That's a loss. So we're going to move left to right again. We're going to have 30 plus 20, which makes a $50 bet on second 12. And we're 5 minutes and 15 seconds in. And that's a 12 red. And we just missed it. So now we're going to add 50 plus 30. And we're going to have an $80 bet on third 12. Let's see a high number. Nope, we just missed it again. So now we're going to move back to first 12. And we're going to have 80 plus 50 for 130 on first 12, and let's see if we can see a low number now. And we're 5 minutes 42 seconds in out of 15. And man, we just keep missing them as we move. So we're going to take 130 plus 80, 210 total bet on second 12. And let's go ahead and spin. And we need I think we're going to get this one. Let's see a second 12. And we did. I felt that one. All right, so we go back to first 12. That's a $420 win, and we're up $280. So $10 bet on first 12. We reset. We're 6 minutes, 15 seconds in out of 15, and that's a 13 black. So we will have a $10 bet on second 12 now, same as first 12, and let's see what we get. That's a 6 black. And that's a loss, so we'll add first 12 and second 12 together for a $20 total bet on third 12. Here we go. And we got it. 32 red. I like that. $40 win. We're up $300 now. So we reset back to first 12 for 10. We're almost 7 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 30 red. That's a loss, so we'll repeat that $10 bet on second 12. If we lose this one, we'll add first and second bets, 12 bets together. And that's a 1 red. That's a loss. So we'll add 10 plus 10, the 10 from first 12 plus the 10 from second 12. And we'll have a $20 bet on third 12 now. All right, here we go. Let's get a win. Let's see a high number here. We just missed it. We were on second. Now we lost on third. So now we're going to have 20 plus 10, the two previous bets, a $30 bet on first 12. And let's see if there's any more low numbers out there for us. And we just missed it again. So now we're going to take 30 plus 20, and we're going to have a $50 bet on second 12. And I'm feeling that we might get the win here again. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, I'm wrong. But I was trying to call it. We'll take 50 plus 30 now. We'll have an $80 bet on third 12. We're adding up first and second. And we lost again. That's 11 black. So we'll move back to first 12. We'll take 80 plus 50. We're going to have a 130 bet on first 12, and we need to see a low number. We're 8 minutes and 15 seconds in. And we got one. That's a 7 red. Fantastic. It's It's a $260 win. We're up $360. So now we're back on first 12 for 10 where we always reset. And here we go. That's a 1 red. And that's a win. So we're up 380. Let's just repeat that bet. First 12 for 10. That's where we start after every win. And here we go. That's a loss with a 30 red. So we'll place our second $10 bet on second 12.
No more bet.
So we'll move left to right as we do with each loss. And that's an 8 black. And that is a loss. So we'll add first and second up to make $20 bet on third 12. And I guess technically it's not always left to right because once you get to third 12, you go back to first. But it goes left to right until you get to third 12 and then starts over. So now we'll put the $20 bet plus the $10 bet on second 12. Now we have a $30 bet on first 12. Let's see if there's any more low numbers out there for us. And there is. We got the win. That's a 5 red. $60 win. We're up $400 now. So you can see how the profits are really starting to accumulate with this one. And we're 9 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15. And that's a loss with a 26 black. So we'll repeat the $10 bet, but move left to right. Now we have a $10 bet on second 12. And we got it. That's a 17 black. Good deal. Okay, so we're up 410. We'll put the original bet back on first 12. 410 like we do every time we get a win. That's a 36 red. That's a loss. So we'll place our second $10 bet on second 12. And we're 10 minutes and 15 seconds in out of 15. And that's a loss with a 36 red. So we'll add 10 plus 10 on first and second 12. Now we'll have a $20 total bet on third 12. And that's a win. That's a 27 red. Fantastic. So we won 40 there. We're up $430. So $10 on first 12 and spin. And that's an 8 black. That's a win. So we'll repeat that bet. We're up $450.
No more bet.
And let's spin again. We're almost 11 minutes in out of 15. And that's another win, 8 black. I like it. Okay, we're up $470.
No more bet.
We'll repeat that $10 bet on first 12 here. Okay, that's a 10 black. Another win. All right, we're up $490. Let's repeat that. And strings of first 12 numbers are always good with this one. But really, strings of any 12 are good because if you get a string of first 12, second 12, or third 12, and let's move to second 12 for 10 while I'm talking, we're up 480. If you get a string of any of these 12s in a row, you're going to win because the most you can have would be 3 since we're moving each time. So there's a win. Let's go back to first 12 for 10. We're up $500. That's incredible. And almost 12 minutes in out of 15. Tried to hit 0, but that's a 26 black. And it's still a loss, though. So we'll put our second $10 bet on second 12 now. And if we lose this one, we'll add first and second 12 bets together. And we did lose. So now we'll take 10 plus 10 on those 2 bets. And we'll have a $20 bet on third 12. Let's see if we can get a repeat of third 12. And we did not. That's a 2 black. So we'll add 20 plus 10, and we'll have a $30 bet on first 12. Once you get to third 12, you just go back to first. And that's a 5 red. That's a good one. We'll take it. That's a $60 win. We're up $520. And we restart. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 4 black. That's another good one. We will take it. We're up $540.
No more bet.
And let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 23 red, and that's a loss. So we'll move left to right, but we'll have our second $10 bet on second 12. Here we go. That's a 1 red. That's a loss. So we'll move left to right again, and we'll put the bet from first 12 and second 12 together, which was 10 each. And now we have a $20 bet on third 12. And here we go. That's a 3 red, and that's a loss. So we'll take the 20 plus 10, the last 2 bets,
No more
and
bets.
we'll have a $30 bet on first 12 now. We've had a lot of low numbers. Let's see if there's another one out there. And there's not. We lost that one. So we'll add 30 plus 20, the last 2 bets. And we'll have a $50 bet on second 12. And let's see if we can get a second 12 hit. And we did. That's a 19 red. That's what we want to see. That's a $100 win. We're at $570 now. We reset back to first 12 with 10. And we have 1 minute left. We're 14 minutes in out of 15. And that's a loss. So we'll place our second $10 bet on second 12. We're up 560. And we're rocking around the clock with Rob right now, doing pretty well. That's a 16 red, and that's a win. So we reset first 12 back to 10. We're up 580.
No more bets.
And again, like I said, we're rocking around the clock with Rob today and doing pretty well. That's a 30 red. Okay, we'll put our second $10 bet on second 12. And 30 seconds left with this one. That's another win, 14 red. Fantastic. We're up 590. We'll go back to first 12 for 10 again. Reset, and that's a loss with 23 red. So we'll put our second $10 bet on second 12. We're up 580 now. And let's spin. And this is our last spin, actually. We're 15 minutes is up. That's a 3 red. And we lost. So we ended up $570 up in profit with the Rocking Around the Clock roulette system by Rob. And the way this works is you just move left to right on losses. And when you get to third 12, you go back to first 12 and then move left to right again. And each bet is the 2 previous bets added together. It's Fibonacci sequence. $2,000 bankroll for $10 units, dollar units. You're going to use a $200 bankroll with this one for low rollers. I hope you really enjoyed that. They did really well, and both systems kicked butt today. Holy Grail made a really nice comeback, and this one was pretty steady. But the winner today is definitely the new Rocking Around the Clock roulette system. But I believe they made over $1,000 combined between the two of them. So really, really good by both systems today. And remember to send your systems to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Remember, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And that's what keeps it rolling each day. I love seeing your guys' new systems when I check your emails each day and pick one for the next day's video. Every day at 7 a.m., there's a new strategy out. And what I love everybody to do is to test them on a simulator. You can use Roulette Royale on Apple or Android or whatever simulator you have, and share the results after you test it on the simulator before everybody goes to the casino. And it really helps everyone out. You can help them out. They'll help you out. And put it in the comments. I love reading them as well. And what it does is gives us a really large sample size of how people do, because I try to play as long as I can each day, but really need as big of a large of a sample size as possible. So share your results on the simulator with everybody else in the comments, and that really helps everybody out. And then if it turns out to be a really good system, then you can take it to the casino after you've tested it out and feel comfortable. And then if you want to share those results, that would be fantastic as well. But I hope you really enjoyed the Rocking Around the Clock roulette system by Rob today. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.